You know, sometimes I start recording these and wonder if anything interesting is going to happen for me to sort of showcase or do or look at. I don't know. Usually something happens. This game's got a lot of content in it. But today I'm not so worried, because I've got two things on the platter. One is this new hidden lagoon, almost, headed down towards what is probably another Warden settlement. And in just a short amount of time, I'm going to have animals to have a look at, so I got plenty to get going on with. Not least of which is wondering what these lads... It is a lagoon, isn't it? Oh, that's really pretty. I love a lagoon. We've got smooth pebbles. I'm going to take a drink of this fresh water. It's probably not fresh. It looks fairly static. It's probably not flowing very fast. And I've got the achievement, Ancient Paradise. Find the Ancient Paradise. I'd agree that that's... yeah, that's what I'd call it. Ancient Paradise. I suppose. A little overgrown. Could have done with a couple of gardeners, I suppose. So what was this? The palace of their king? Certainly looks palatial. Alright. Hold on. There we go. Let's get over here. I should be looking at these little ruins. For instance, this one. I don't know if there's anything on top of it. I'm still looking for, presumably. Oh, frog. I won't take your frog eggs. I'll leave these guys their eggs. Because I've got enough of those at home. I don't need to steal them from an ancient paradise. Oh god, this looks like a big place to explore. I am looking for more Warden keys. I'm assuming there's going to be another door to open later on. Actually, yeah, it might be at the end. This does look a bit like an end. Doesn't it? But if I find any more Warden keys, I'll know there's more to look at. I saw their ship. I'm sure I saw like a big ship underground. There's another Warden key right there. Oh, excuse me. Once again, by the way, my jetpack is disabled. Ooh, Serena Butterfly. I'll take that. I bet I can, if I haven't already. I bet that can be synthesized and genetically fiddled with to make more mutant creatures. I'm watching that number tick up ever so slowly, but it's not got a lot. It's just got to get to 1.25, and then we'll hit animal shelters. But before, yeah, I'm gonna obviously try to get through all of this before I head back to that. They are going for a sort of Indian architecture, right? That is, I mean, I'm not certain this is a common color scheme, but it's sort of blue and gold makes it look like a Fabergé egg. Really big. You think it's made of actual gold? I bet it is. I think we might have come across the friggin' what was the term? El Dorado. I'm like a conquistador. Only slightly more genocidal. Slightly. There's another Warden key. I'm gonna have to make a note of the coordinates. Okay, we got 2. And, oh, look at that. Washington's Monument is here. They like the big man over here, do they? I'll take that uncommon lava. A sandstone. So a sort of sandstone obelisk. Not sure how common they were. I mean, the Washington Monument must have been based on something, but that's what that always makes me think of, because I mean, it's probably the most famous, like, example of that, at present, anyway. Alright, so we got another set of... I'm assuming these ramps will always lead to another possible... another Warden's key. I'm guessing, okay, there were 3 in the last one, in the underground city. I had to yank all 3 of those out to open this place up. However many I get out of this, I will probably need once I find the coordinates for the next Warden location. And I'm fairly certain that there will be one, since you wouldn't give me more Warden keys if you didn't want me to use them. And this game is done. This is a 1.0 release. Ah. No, it's right here. You want 5. Okay, it's just, I just have to pick up 5 and come back here. Message. Once we lived. Once. Oh well. Not anymore, it seems like. Unless they're going to be all inside there, like, waiting to throw me a surprise birthday party. Which I find unlikely. Maybe it'll be like, Solanus. Is it Solanus? One of those, Nomai from the Outer Wilds. Okay, I've got 3 now. I'm hoping I can get 5 in here. Let's have a look at the other end of this. I'm sure there's going to be 5 here. I've got enough food and water I can spend some time exploring this, and I need to kill time anyway. Yeah, if you don't remember what I'm referring to there, in the Outer Wilds, and spoiler warning, you run into one of the ancient civilization at the end there. Sort of, but not quite, kind of. I'm not going to say any more than that, actually, because that game is worth playing. And I don't like to spoil things if I don't have to. But one of them, maybe. When you have an ancient civilization... Have they named any of the... No, they're all signed a Warden, not any particular Warden. We haven't got any names. We don't know much about the civilization. We know they resembled humans, apparently. Now, I'm not sure if they're more like greys with a sort of, you know, 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes kind of resemblance, or whether they looked like indistinguishable from your average human. Let's climb this. In a sort of, like, Star Trek sort of, everyone's basically a human because we don't have the VFX budget for, well, any kind of alien. We just got this. It's not Serena Butterfly. So everyone looks like a human because, like, our casting team couldn't muscle up any aliens for us to... Ooh, okay, I thought there was a monster down there. Couldn't rustle up any aliens to actually play the part. I'm assuming they look weirdly like humans. In a way that's very unlikely. How did I get up here and how do I get back down? I think I'm going to actually be able to collect up all the pieces and get down. I must have gone this way, right? I remember going a direction that was past something like that, and it was down here. Okay, got it. I think I figured it out. I'd have just jumped off the side if my jetpack worked. Okay, I'm down to 4. There's probably another one around here somewhere. I don't want to be inside these bushes. I'm going to save the water. We are, as I said, in a lagoon. So I'll go to the water's edge and slurp some down the way nature intended. I'm sure the Warden's very pleased with my simpler... Oh, there it is. It's just there. More traditional manners. Rather than drinking out of a plastic bottle and tossing it on the ground to be litter for the new animals that I'm going to create to choke on. Alright, I got 5. Let's just open her up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Builds like a tower of these things. I felt like... I don't know if they're balancing. They're very impressive. Like, I suppose you could be balancing as long as they're moving at precisely the same directions counterclockwise to one another. They connect through the star in the middle, by the way. Not quite. They're not quite managing that. And they obviously clip through on the edges there. Alright, let's see what we've got to look at in here. More of these pillar networks. I guess they're load-bearing. It's got a lot of cliff above it. It seems excessive, your use of pillars. Ooh, golden butterflies. I think they've always been here. 2 golden chests I will loot for my own gain. Because I am a human. Once again, a calamity befalls our people. If the predictions are correct, a meteor will hit the planet in just a few days. The cities we built, the splendors we created will fall. Our arts, traditions, discoveries, and lives will vanish. Once again, destruction is upon us, but this time we will not flee as we did generations ago. What is the point of running away when demise chases you so vigorously? We accept our fate. We are proud of what we were, and remain true to our values. Our story will disappear under the ashes of flame and dust. Like a butterfly life, beautiful and evanescent. It is time to meet our end. Bullshit, fuck you. Seriously. First of all, how do they get all this crap in here? And the golden effigy. But whoever, if you accept your fate, only 100 Terra tokens, cheapskates. I will take the golden seeds. I guess I'll take most of this. I don't need zeolite or nitrogen, for God's sakes. I do need some of that. I will take, of course, the production multiplier, uranium rod. I will take that lava, and I'll take all the effigies. I might as well have a super alloy rod. I need that. I don't like these key effigies much. But if you insist... Oh, genetic traits and bioluminescence. I don't know how to actually get bioluminescence. I don't need the zeolite. I've got a mine for that. We accept our fate. We're proud of what we are. Well, you're dead now, so, you know. Who's that good for? And they seem... you know. I guess it's a sense of nobility to some people. I'll just take all of it. I want to deconstruct them anyway. 1 aluminium. I'll drop the nitrogen cartridges. I absolutely do not need them. The aluminium could be useful. Alright. Animal shelter. Bingo. Nice timing, by the way. I think I've completed this storyline then. Animal shelter, animal feeder. I'll probably need both of those. I do have a recipe for animal food. I didn't check how to make that. But I'll head back and do that. Yeah. The Wardens accepted their fates like little pussies and... I'm being too mean to them. I know. I sort of roleplay as a human supremacist, but there is something about just lying down and taking it that I find a little bit kind of pathetic. Even if I sort of admit that that's perhaps a, you know, cultural superiority notion of mine. Just seems... I've always hated doomerism. It's one of my least I fucking can't stand, you know, people who talk about climate change like there's nothing they can do about it, it's all over and you might as well just die. Well, no. I will state that there is a challenge to be overcome, but I refuse to believe that there is no recourse. Because then, even if you're right, what's the point? And I don't believe you're right, for various reasons that I'm not going to go into, certainly not off the cuff. I try not to speak out of my arse. But anyway. I find doomers and generally people who are just, like, nihilistically... I'm an optimistic person, perhaps, up to a point. I try not to be naive, but I do try to be optimistic. I do think that's reasonable. I don't want. That got me into politics. I should not probably talk much further into that, or I might cause an argument, which I don't want to do because that takes up too much time and effort and does little good for anyone. Oh shit. Wow. I didn't realize I was that low on stuff. Alright, tier 2 mutagen's gotta go away. I'm gonna start packing stuff away, then I'll get all the stuff I need to build 2 tier 2, Oh, or should I genetic extract one of each and only build one and put a Serena and a Golden in? Yeah, no, let's do that. So we got bioluminescence. Okay, so you get that from golden butterflies, I think. And a skin pattern from the Serena. Alright, so I'll only build one. Biolumin. That's all I could fit. That'll go here. Oh, I already had one. Oh, did I put one away? Wait. No, I did already have for bioluminescence. Okay. Cool. Skin pattern. Number 3. I'm thirsty. Alright. That's that. I'm gonna pop everything away. So I ran critically low on space, so I added some extra storage here. Some fuses, some circuit boards for rods, and 2 for just regular overflow. I have yet to build the tier 2 locker storage because... I'll tell you what. Let's pop that away. Let's try it. I've got enough material for it, so screw it. Oh. Should be a button to do that. Alright, 1, 2, and a circuit board. Let's see what this looks like. Circuit boards. I guess they're a little more stick out, but you could probably fit more. So overflow. This is just anything I can't fit. So yeah, maybe I should just like replace the entire back wall with overflow with tier 2 storage. Not sure what it's storing it in, like holographically somehow. It's behind the hologram. So these will both be overflow. Anything I can't fit elsewhere, these are sort of acting as a miscellaneous storage. For the time being, I'll keep using the slightly cheaper ones. I did actually have a storage for circuit boards, so why have I got this for? I completely forgot I built that. Why was I putting it in crafted then? Okay, so you can be for something else. Shit, I don't even know. What else am I currently unable to fit? You know, seeds I think I've got a problem with. Plant seeds. I've got like space for this. I still want to plant that Atera tree seed, so I've got to make another tree planter. Tell you what, I'll take all the lerma seeds. I don't know, I don't feel like I need lerma seeds much anymore. So there we are. That'll do for now. I could probably like create one like set of low tier storage for every item in the game, including every type of seed. That way I never run out, pretty much. One for super alloy, one for super alloy rods. Speaking of which, I'm going to take all of those and 3 aluminium. And that should be enough to compress those down. Alright, I got a common larvae. Lava, singular. Come on. And I have to make a butterfly farm, which is a tier 2 fertilized bioplastic. Now I've got 2 fabric zeolite. Start with the zeolite. That's osmium. 2 fabric, I should have some. If not, I can make it. Do I really not have any fabric at the moment? It's alright. Easily fixed. I should be auto-making fabric, because I'm gonna run out if I have to. If I have to make some like, rapidly. Yeah, I need the food going. I gotta check that. Those bee farms. See, like, I ought to have at least 1 tier 2 fertilizer around. I got loads of tier 2 fertilizer, luckily. And bioplastic nugget. I don't think I have any bioplastic nuggets. Unless I put them elsewhere. Did I put them in... no, algae is just... And algae's empty, I should fix that. Okay, mushroom silicone. 1, 2. It's gonna be just 1 mushroom, isn't it? It's always just 1 mushroom. I'm always forgetting the recipe for bioplastic nuggets. No, it is 2 mushrooms on this occasion. Which one is the one... I think it's 2 sulfur for something I'm always forgetting I need. Water and silicone. Okay. And that is enough for a tier 2 butterfly farm. Let's set that down. Yeah, near enough the rocket launch pad. There's no reason it shouldn't be there, apart from the fact that there's a rocket there. And generally speaking, animals don't do well near launch sites. 2,700 for that. Golden and Serena. Okay. Enough dilly-dallying. We have got something to do. That is building 2 things. An animal shelter, an animal feeder, and then building some animals. So I need 2 silk. I got most of this. In fact, I think I've got all of this. Except for the bioplastic nugget. I'll need to make another one of those. I drank it. Another silicon. 2 more mushrooms. Boom. Not that. Is animal food in here? Yes, it is. Honey, beans, and common lava. You could make animal food. If I brought common lava over here... I mean, I can make common lava now, can't I? I would need to keep stock of food. Hold on, let me think about this. You, switch over to tier 1 animal food. See what happens. Let me also, while I'm at it, have a look here. Yeah, these are full of bees. That's a problem. I don't like that. It's gonna get annoying. Obviously I'll sort this out properly. What was the... I think you just make common larvae. You can make common larvae just in here. You can't use bees to make it. You need tier 3 mutagen, phytoplankton bee, and tier 2 fertilizer. So that's not really something I can easily automate. I mean, it's not that hard. Tier 3 mutagen is not complex. What do I do with all these bees apart from turn them into species? I guess I need them to do that, so you might as well just... all bee species. Who knows how many of these things I'll need. A lot of bee-derived animals here. Okay. Let's just put them away. I got a lot of level 1 species. I won't start with... Actually, you know what? My first animal will be a level 1 species as a basis, but I want to use all of the, well, I've got my first animal here. But my second animal will be will have everything. One of each. Oh god, we're almost done. Look at that. We're at the end of biomass. We're almost at tier 4 jetpack. 5 TTI. We're at 1.3. We're in the TT zone. We're getting to the end of it. Alright. 2 water bottles. 2 circuit boards. Circuit boards are in here. One bioplastic nugget, 2 silk. I don't know if it'll be able to pick up... Sorry, I'm just checking this. It is making animal food. Okay. It just needs to have the common larvae on hand. And I'll tell you what. It'd be worthwhile. I need iron. Having a... And I'm going to just use a tier 1 storage locker. To have a common larvae thing here, just so we can pick up what's in there. There will be common larvae on the ground, but since I can't guarantee that, I'd better make sure there's some in storage. We've got an uncommon here. Yeah. I mean, I'd make them happily, but I'd have to build up a lot of tier 3 mutagen for it, that's all. So I've got a bit of phytoplankton B. In fact, I think I'm pretty much full of plankton on my storage for it. And I'm barely getting any phytoplankton C. I think that's by design. How am I doing with plankton? Okay. This will all be plankton A. I'm even going to get the plankton A out of here. In fact, I don't need this for fish eggs. How about this be plankton B? I'm not writing out phytoplankton. That'll be plankton C. So all of that can come out of here. All of that can go in there. That works. I don't need fish eggs in there. I've got aquariums for that. Right. Uncommon lava. Yeah, give me all the common larvae. Why not? Do that. And I'll tell you what. I'll make a storage for that. I'm getting distracted again. I'm trying to function out the logistics. But then again, I should be. I need to keep these animals fed. I don't know how often I need to feed them or how much food I'll need for them. I've given up on my own food supply because, frankly, I don't think I'm going to be trading that much more. Okay. The silk. I only need 2. I need 1 honey, lerma seed, tier 2 fertilizer, and a methane cartridge. Now, the honey I'll have to get out of one of the bee supplies. I got that. I've got... let me double check. Lerma seed, which I created a new storage for. I'm going to sneeze. Ah, that was a petite one. Christ, I don't remember where I'm keeping everything. Methane cartridges are over here. Okay. 1 honey. Yeah, just one of these. Where the heck am I going to put my animals? I don't really want them near the reactors. I'm worried they might chew on the cables. What does it look like? Oh, not massive. Not too near my sulfur mine, either. Yeah, just on the edge of the trees. How about just here? And an animal feeder allows nearby a constructed animal shelter, space zoo. Here we go. Do I need to build a pen for it? Getting me a bit of Planet Zoo vibes, actually. I'll take the common larvae. I'm now going to be constantly picking up common larvae. Luckily, it's common. And I was complaining that I had no use for it earlier. You stick in a genetic... Uses 324 kilowatts. I presume this uses a bit, but I think I'm fine with energy for the moment. Let's see what we've made. Let's make sure we can feed it. All the common larvae. It seems to have been making food. Grab all of that. All the animal food. They all eat the same... I guess it's just like nutrient packs. I'm sure it's very tasty for them. Creature DNA. Skin pattern, grey. I've got a skin pattern color, but no skin pattern. Animal multiplier 1000%. I should not starve to death before I do this. I should avoid that. I'll pick up some more food. Not from there. From my own supply. Okay. So, animal multiplier and restored health 40%. 200% animal multiplier. Alright, let's pop that in the feeder. I assume that's where that goes. And let's see what monstrosity of a genetic abomination I've created. Donk. Ah! Oh, that's weird. Hello? Pet. I give him a little pet. Looks like a sort of rhino tardigrade. It's got 4 legs. It's kind of cute, actually. In a sort of like a pet beetle sort of way. Growth 30%. It will go down in hunger. I assume it'll know where its feeder is. There's water available in the center there as well. Don't mind the sandstorm. It's actually the color it says it's going to be. I'm going to make it a friend. I can put up to 5 animals in here. I don't think they breed. It's got a little shark tail. It's got a sort of hammerhead shark body, but it's got tardigrade legs. It's got some frog friends, it's got some butterfly friends. I am going to name you... Sharkleton. Because it looks like a hammerhead shark. Is he just going to wander about? Good boy. I can't name him. But little Sharkleton here is my first animal. Okay. Let's make more. Let's continue playing God. What's that done for animal production as well? Biomass is, well, doing what it does. Yeah, animals is going up. Either I don't think that's caused by the animal. But it's going up very quickly. Either it's growing at a prodigious rate. But we have nearly 100 kilotons of total biomass on the planet. So, once we're at a kiloton, we'll be at the tier 4 jetpack. Tier 2 animal food. Alright. We have a genetic trait. Another... that one was apparently left in my inventory. I don't know why. I don't know what species I used, but let's use a 1. Let's go with the color of... How about something that blends in? We'll go with a color A of a sort of darkish red, given the region. But we'll make him... We'll give him a secondary color of B. Make him a sort of pastel. We're going to give him a number 4 size. I don't want to give him the biggest yet. I think that might be bigger. Make him a bit of a chonker. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I suppose. I don't have any skin pattern colors. Ah, that's a problem. Now, what made skin pattern colors? I can make that happen. But, okay, you get bioluminescence from the quartz. I can use some of the quasar quartz. Skin pattern color. Amado frog eggs. So you get them from particular kinds of frog eggs. Alright, I guess I can create a frog egg then. For you. Doesn't matter what kind. Generic frog eggs, tier 3 mutagen, and a tier 2 fertilizer. I can use a tier 2 or a tier 3 or tier 4. I'll tell you what. We'll go with the tier 3 mutagen. I've got the fertilizer. I've got the mutagen. And I should be able to ruffle up some generic frog eggs from somewhere. Let's check the ponds. Like I said, I want my next animal to have everything, including bioluminescence. It's gonna look wicked. You guys spawned yet? Get on with it. I need your eggs. Alright, I gotta find a pond with eggs in that I can steal for my genetic experiments. You put it like that, it sounds a bit sinister, doesn't it? Why didn't I take the frog eggs from that pond back at the lagoon? Ah, thank God. Give me that. Seriously, I've had to go all the way over to Gamma Base to find a single... Like, I thought I was tripping over frog eggs for a while there, and I sort of started ignoring them. I'm not. I'm in dire need of them. That'll do for now. I've got to go hunting. I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to go hunting for frog eggs. Because they're not as ubiquitous as I thought they were. Alright. We got 2 for now. Let's get a frog egg cooking. I need a tier 4 mutagen. I think I put one away and meant to grab the spare tier 4s I have elsewhere because I couldn't fit them in that one. As you can obviously see, it's full. I only have one tier 4, but it's only a tier 1 and a tier 3. So I can make another one. Tier 3 is easy to make. In fact, I'm going to whip one together right now. Including a tier 3 mutagen, if I can remember how it's made. Nitrogen sulfur. Easy. I don't suppose I have sulfur in excess, do I? No. Okay, I can use this stuff. And nitrogen. Tier 4. No, tier 3. Then a tier 4. This should be done. I'll cook up another one. There, you are. Oh no, hold on. There's a frog expanding in there, I suppose. 80%. I'm desperate to check on Sharkleton. I'm mildly proud of that name. Mildly. Another tier 2 fertilizer. There you are. I'm not even going to set down the frog. I'm just going to strip him from genetic material. Alright, we have a skin pattern color now. I guess I could do with more generic color A. So I think I'm going to be needing that. I'm using one of these for this. So it's part butterfly, part bee, part frog. Part friggin' God knows what else. It is a true abomination I'm creating. Okay. We've done skin pattern. We've done skin pattern color. I haven't got a variant. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. I know of anything that would create a variant. Species, size, color. Find rarer ones by exploring the world. Alright, I don't know what the variant does. Can I double check? Actually, I'll look in here. Defines the optional. Finds the variant of the creature. I might have to leave that one for now. Let's extract that. And we'll keep one spare for future need. Okay, and we'll give them some bioluminescence. I think we'll go with the number 3. Just go. We'll leave for the more like interesting, higher number ones. Not that I'm sure that it makes much of a difference for a future animal. The only thing I don't have is a variant, and I have no idea where to get variant from. There we go. Animal multiplier 1000%. That doesn't change, oddly enough, even though I put more, like, animals into this chimera. Where are you, Sharkleton? I heard you. There you are. You're just behind here. Okay. I think you have eaten. You're at 39% growth. Animal multiplier at 2000%. Would you like a friend? You gotta hope they're gonna get on. If they turn out to be like apex predators, it's gonna get messy around here. Alright. Oh. It's just the same thing. Did I guess I used the same species, didn't I? So you'd expect them to look... Oh, that actually works. Right? They're both species 1. You're a bit bigger. You're also bioluminescent. You got different color. You are actually the colors you're supposed to be. You look like a... You sort of actually... You could be the male. The more colorful and brightly colored one that's... And the female is more dully colored because... Hello? Because of sexual selection. That makes sense. I like that in my brain. This is the bee, then. This is the bee-based species. How are we doing, by the way? Animals. 83 kilograms per second, somehow. Tier 4 jetpack. Building that. I did notice this when I was at Beta Base, as I went in to have a look. Check this out. Next stage. Not titled. Nothing on next stage. Alright, I have got all the animals I'm gonna get. I'm surprised I don't have all the insects I'm gonna get at this point, but that'll happen. 225 and then 5. I'm gonna have to speed run one of these. Which one's going up too slowly? All of them. I should probably get more, like... I still want to do... Hold on, let's... Oh, shit, hang on. No. Before I get sidetracked on infrastructure. Eat, drink. I've still got to plant those frickin'... I'm not going anywhere until I've made myself a cake, by the way. But I need to make this jetpack. Tier 4. 2 Blazar Quartz, Osmium Rod, Explosive Powder, Iridium Rod. I don't know if I've got the Blazar Quartz for that. No, yes I do. Loads of Blazar Quartz. Swimming in Blazar Quartz. Osmium Rod, yeah. Iridium Rod, obviously. What was I missing? Explosive Powder. Done. That was easy. Boom. Plug her in my back. I'm going to take this one for a spin. 2. Yeah, once again, it's a marginal increase. I think it is faster, but not so as you'd notice. As has been the mode with this game. I've got 6 of these going. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can have 2 more on this machine optimizer. And I intend to. I think I've got 5 drills. Which means I can... I've just got to squeeze 3 more of these monsters. 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... No, I've got 6. So I've got to squeeze 2 more of these monsters. That should be doable. I think it's got the range that it can go out quite a ways. I could just do, like, 1 there and 1 up there. They'd probably work. That'll get me 8 of each, completely utilizing this You've got 3 pressure multipliers. I suppose I could trade for another heat multiplier, because I need it. I probably need 3 of those. Or I could explore for 1. Which means I think I've exploited that distant location enough. So I should start thinking about what's next. I haven't looked up whether or not, like, rarity is there, 3, difficulty 1. I don't even know, like, in relation to what. What's the top number there? 10? 5? 3? I think I can close that portal anyhow. Scan for another one, let's see what they get. See, yeah, rarity goes up to 5 here, difficulty 3. I guess it might be the difficulty to open it. I'm not sure. I'm going to take the highest difficulty one. 2 Blazar, Magnetar, 2 Quasar, and 5 Pulsar. I'll just spend it now. I ought to have all that. I'm not going to head to the other realm. Because I don't need solar quartz. And it was 1 Magnetar. I may have missed 1 or 2 things that I'm probably going to need. But if I can get this set up, I can head in there now. Well, soon enough. I had too much pulsar quartz. That's a nice surprise. Okay. I'm wondering if I should make another animal now, or, see if I can find something out there that might be a variant, genetic thing. Oh, by the way, this is also Sharkleton. Yes, it's named after Shackleton, as in the Arctic explorer. Because I like naming things after explorers in these sorts of games. I've had a few Shackleton bases, but I like the idea of this looks a bit like a walking shark. Okay, so you're fine. You're eating food. That's good to know. I'm going to make sure you're topped up, because I absolutely do not want any of you starving. I will be very sad if that happens. I'll not lose a single animal. So keep that topped up. I think I can afford another species. I'm going to try one of the other ones. Let's have a look. Just hope they're compatible. Alright. We've done a lot of 1. Let's try 2 for this occasion. We've got a 3. And for this one, we're going to make him... that is a skin pattern color. Oh, I had one, and how did that get in there? But I'm going to have it. I think that's a good skin pattern color. Because for color A, I'm going to give them... how about a green? See how this looks. Green and pink. I don't tend to go well together. I'll give them color B. Green and a sort of red. That might go well together. Let's give him all the chunk. We'll give him size 5. Skin pattern, I don't know what the difference is. I don't want to use the pattern I used in one of these ones, so what have I got? Skin pattern 2. Okay. That's 3 and 5, so those should be fine. I'm going to use 5. Pattern color 5. So I've got the pattern color, the skin pattern 5. I have no variant, and we will be having a brighter bioluminescence. Number 7. I assume that's brighter. I don't know. Alright. Species. Pattern color. Color A. Color B. Size 5. Skin pattern 5. Bioluminescence 7. No variant, because I don't have any of that. Let's see what species 2 looks like. We need biodiversity on this planet, and that means that you guys are going to have to get along with someone who looks a bit different from you, like. Dunk. It's cuter. I'm sorry. That is adorable. It's a monkey gecko. Oh, it's like it's got no ears. It's got massive eyes. That's the best pet. Oh, if you pet it, it gives you a genetic trait. Species 2. You get bioluminescent. You get stuff for petting it. Species 1. I got another one. I can make another one of you. This one is the cutest. That's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Monkey gecko. That's a monkey gecko. If I've ever seen a monkey gecko. That made me so happy. Alright, let's put that away. I'm gonna go portal spelunking. They're fed up. They're getting along as well. I like that. I got a species that's got to go in here and here. I got a bioluminescence. So you get back at one of the traits they've got if you pet them, which is nice. That means you don't run out of traits quickly. It's fine. I'm out of common larvae. That's... I'm not worried about that. I'll be able to pick those up. In the meantime, it would behoove me to stock up. Need a bean for good measure. I'd probably get a... Okay. So, what am I thinking? I wanted to extend this area under here. I just want to go into the portal though. I want to sort of dive into the exploration, but I also want to get these farms set up. I can do that. I can do that in the sort of in between episodes. For the time being, let's find out what rarity 5 difficulty 3 looks like. I don't imagine difficulty is going to be that difficult, but I'm going to head across and we'll do some cave spelunking.